today with Moonbean Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading for you today. So before we start, I just wanted to mention that I am an intuitive reader. Okay, so I generally read what is on the card or what the meaning of the card is, but I do also get other visions or messages that come through, or strong feelings regarding the card, right, and what my guides are trying to tell me. Also, with these messages, please just take what resonates with you. Don't try and fit it into your story. If it fits, great. If it doesn't, then please just leave it for the next individual. Okay, so I do pre-shuffle and everything ahead of time. So I've got 3 piles for you guys to choose from today. Okay, so pile number 1. Okay, so there's pile number 1, and it's with the citrine heart. So if you're choosing pile number 1, remember it's a citrine heart. Okay, so that is pile number 1. Pile number 2, I've got the amethyst chevron skull. Okay, so that's for those of you who are choosing pile number 2. Pile number 3, I have some citrine. Okay, for pile number 3. So what I want you to do is to really focus on the numbers 1, 2, and 3, but also on the gems, okay, or on the crystals, right? So we've got citrine, pile number 1, we've got the skull for pile number 2, and so selenite heart. Why do I keep calling it citrine? I have it in my head, so maybe I should be listening to pile number 3 myself. I do not look at the cards beforehand. I just shuffle and I stack them. So this is all a surprise for me as well. Okay, so pile number 1, the selenite heart. Pile number 2, the amethyst chevron skull. And pile number 3 is citrine. Okay, so what I want you to do is really just think about the number and what really comes to you, what resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3, or even the crystals, right? What resonates with you. Think about some questions as well, like that you want answered, right? That kind of will generally, I guess some of the cards will give you that answer. Like I may say a yes or a no, or I might touch up on something, right? Realistically, it's the universe is going to let you know if it's for you, right? Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to put 2 and 3 aside, and we're going to go to 1. So for group number 1, okay, I don't know if anyone wants to timestamp this. That would be awesome. The citrine, man, I gotta listen to number 3 for myself. Okay, this is the selenite heart, okay, for group number 1. So I do 2 decks. First I start with the tarot deck, and then I do some clarifying cards, okay? All right, group number 1. Your first card is the 2 of Cups in reverse. So this has to do with a relationship that did not work out. It just didn't come together, okay? For whatever reason, maybe the timing, right? Whatever reason, it just didn't work out, right? But the next card out you have is the Knight of Wands, okay? And I feel like even though this could have been in the past, where this relationship, you may have been together in the past and it didn't work out, okay? But I do see movement towards you, okay? Take it how it resonates. Man or woman, right? Don't get hung up on the gender, even though this is a knight, right? It's masculine. It could be feminine riding towards you, right? It doesn't have to be masculine, right? Masculine could be just waiting around. Again, so Knight of Wands, this is someone passionate, who's got passion, right? Some straight on lust energy happening here, right? He's moving quickly, so it's quick energy. Okay, third card out is the High Priestess. This could be you, right? Using your intuition, sitting there on your throne, listening to your guides, right? High Priestess also is associated with secrets and mystery, right? Maybe this is a secret love affair you've got, right? Or maybe there's some secrets or mystery as to what happened in your past, why you broke up, right? Things are coming to light, right? Use your intuition. If it doesn't seem right, it doesn't seem right. Next card out is the Seven of Pentacles. Someone's waiting, right? Waiting on success, right? Patience there, right? You've been working on, really working hard, right? But again, it's waiting on success, knowing success is coming in, but it is going to take time. So whatever this could be touching upon this knight, right? Even though he's quick moving, it still feel like it could feel like, you know, a waiting game for the other individual. It's just a waiting game. One person's coming in and one person's just kind of waiting. All right. The next card in is Temperance in reverse. This individual may be a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. I see Leo here as well. Again, that doesn't have to be your sun sign, so it could be somewhere in your chart, right? Maybe it's a Leo moon. Maybe it's Sagittarius moon, right? Either way. This speaks to me about the whole, if it was upright, it would be like, you know, your fix-it angel, like someone coming in to help balance things, right? Or this within you, a balance. However, it's in the reverse. So it's telling me I keep hearing like, beware, like just be careful, self-control, right? Everything's fine, just be careful. And then I got your last card, your last tarot card is the Four of Swords, right? So that's the energy of resting, right? Really going into solitude, recovering, right? Maybe you're still recovering from this breakup. Or you're just thinking things over. You know, you have, there may be, who knows, this person could have, it's, again, because it's from the past, so it's possible a lot of things have happened since then, so you really got to think it over, right? It can affect more than just you two. All right, take it how it resonates, my friends. All right, next I'm going to be reading some oracle cards. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into group number 1, okay, and their energy. So your first card is the Nine of Fire, right? So could be this, again, this Knight of Wands energy, right? So you could be involved with a fire sign. You could be the fire sign. There is fire I'm seeing here, but I do see water energy as well, right? There is love here. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, so with the Nine of Fire, I sense that something is growing within. Like, I really feel like it's something that grounds you, something within your heart, and it's something that you can see, like, within your mind's eye, if that makes sense. It's definitely using your third eye. Like, if his third eye chakra is lit up, so is his heart and his root chakra there as well. I feel like those are you need to pay attention to those three, or it's possible that those three are significant to you in some shape or form. Okay, so your next card out is the Nine of Water. So there's 2 nines here, okay, but this one is in the reverse. Okay, so I'm seeing 2 2s here. And 2 9s. Anyway, so in the reverse, what this basically is saying that for whatever reason you're feeling, and maybe again it could be picking up on this energy where, as well as this energy together, where the weight, right, but also in retreat and solitude and like healing, right? Whereas with the 9, I feel like this could be something that you felt in the past. It doesn't necessarily have to be right now, but it kind of reminds me of like someone who's just really in their emotions right now. Someone who's like let them, almost like she's sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Like if it was in the upright, it's almost like being at the bottom of the ocean, but knowing that there's a light, that, you know, there's source or God is really there helping you through it, right? Your guardian angel, your, you know, your ancestors, whatever it is, like that connects you to God, or, you know, to source. You have faith, right? Whereas in the reverse, it's like it's a little muddled there. Like you're just too stuck in your emotions to see that, hey, there is light at the end of this tunnel. Okay, get out of those emotions. Anyway, your third card is the Crone. FYI, love this card. The glare is a little bit, I'm trying to like, oh, can't really do anything. The blinds are already done. Okay, so I'm going to try and cover the light so you can actually like see this card in its splendor. I just love this card. But anyway, so the Crone speaks of someone who is very powerful, very intuitive, experienced, right? Someone who has lived a life, who has mastered whatever it is that they, you know, whatever it is that they want to do. They are a master manifester, right? They are not, like, she still has that, like, she's a confident woman, right? Again, don't get hung up on the gender. This could also be a male, right, that we're talking about. She definitely is magical and like has a connection to like her ancestors, right? Or spirit guide, maybe a crow or a raven, your spirit guide, or spirit animal. But I feel like she's definitely mysterious and someone who has, you know, some witchy abilities, I guess. Let's put it that way, right? Someone with secrets too, with the moon, right? Moon is a symbol for secrets. Does things at night, right? If you look, like, there's sun out, it's light out, but she's pointing to the doorway here into the other realm, right? It's like she's been there, she guards it. All right, your last card is the 5 of Fire in reverse. Okay, so this in the upright would signify a lot of disagreements, fighting, chaos. But in the reverse, it kind of gives a little of the opposite meaning of like really letting down, like stopping, like being the bigger person and not continuing on the arguing. Like that's how I'm feeling. Like somebody needs to stand down, right? Like if this is a very fiery card, like I feel like there's a lot of anger, and again, it's like a buildup of emotion. Like I don't think they even know why they're upset anymore. And it's like, should we keep fighting? I don't want to keep fighting. That's the kind of energy I'm seeing. All right, so that was group 1 with the selenite heart. Okay, so I'm going to get out group 2. All right. So group 2, we have the amethyst chevron skull. Okay? These are your cards. Okay, so group 2. Your first card is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I kind of feel like there was some sort of contract, right, that came to an end or is not working out, in disrepair. Could be a home that's in disrepair, could be a business that's in disrepair, something that involving a contract. It could be a marriage, right? Something in disrepair right now. Okay, your second card is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And with this one, I feel like that sense of maybe because of this ending of relationship, or maybe it was a divorce, maybe it was an ending, again, of contract, a work contract, something like that. I feel like you've had to go your separate ways, right? Had to like split your assets, go your separate ways, right? Let's see what your next card is. Third card is the Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like whatever it is that you've ended, it was not, you were not in a good place, right? And I think that definitely whatever ended here could have been, again, it could have been, for whatever reason, this is telling me this has to do with another individual. Like, I feel like a marriage ended, or again, a contract ended, possibly to move towards something else, right? And it's like, I don't feel like someone screwed you over, or the other individual over. I think it was just something that just didn't work out, and maybe there was a better offer. Anyway, yep. So your fourth card is the Lovers. So maybe that's your better offer, right? You got the Lovers card. A better option, a better connection, something that is deep, right? Deep balance of the two, a partnership, the real deal, right? Speaks to the whole Adam and Eve thing, your perfect pair. Again, temptation with that snake there. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know if it has to do with the woman, but I feel like that woman is being a temptress. I don't know if it's true. Maybe it's the male. I don't know. Again, don't get hung up on the gender, guys. Alright, so your next card is the Four of Pentacles, right? This speaks to someone who's holding on to their monies. And good reason, like, you know, this came crashing down. So you clearly had to split your assets there. Maybe this is all you've got left. And even though you found your, you know, your one, your only, whatever, your match, the one for you, you're holding on to your pentacles because it's that whole security thing. It's your security blanket. Maybe you're dealing with an earth sign. There's a lot of pentacles here. So maybe you're an earth sign, they're an earth sign, somebody's an earth sign. Everyone involved could be an earth sign, right? And there's a lot of pentacles here. Could be a Gemini with a Lover. Oh no, not even. No. I don't even see. Like, it's possible. Maybe there is a Gemini involved somewhere in your chart, but definitely I'm seeing someone who is thinking about the future, and that's why they're holding on to their pentacles, right? Fearing. Maybe they're fearing this change of moving on to this relationship because of what happened in the past, right, with their other relationship. Anyways, next card is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this one is stuck in her feels, right? And this speaks of someone who is definitely like emotionally imbalanced right now, not in a good place, not wanting to, can't extend the cup, probably focused on something that's ended and not sure how to proceed forward. Again, take what resonates, guys. It could be, even though I'm reading for another second group, it could be 2 groups in here, right? Your last card, the tarot card, is the 6 of Pentacles, right? And it talks about reciprocity, giving and taking, right? Maybe you're thinking you don't want to give, or you can't give your cup right now, but that's okay, right? Like, maybe it's not your turn. Maybe it's your turn to take right now, right? I feel like you've given in the past, and it's like it's left you kind of with the 4 of Pentacles left, right? Holding on tightly, but emotionally you're a little bit fragile. You're not sure what to do, right? So it's like you need somebody to come in and kind of help you figure stuff out. All right, so let's go to your oracle cards. First card, 7 of Air in reverse. That talks about dogmatic beliefs, right? And it also talks about, like, not forcing your beliefs onto others. Like, yes, you may have, found something that speaks to you, right? And it works for you, right? But, however, don't go around telling people that they're wrong for what they believe in, right? Not everybody believes in the same thing. Right, so just be wary of that, like trying to get people to, like, force it. Just don't force it upon them, right? Just live it. Live it, and people will see it. You don't have to throw yourself onto, like, to anyone, right? Just live it. All right, your second card is the 3 of Earth. Okay, so this speaks about really taking the time to cultivate something, right? A relationship, possibly, a business, possibly. Again, if this was a work situation or like a financial situation, maybe you were, again, it's possible a company or something came to an end, a partnership came to an end, you had to divide up assets, right? Maybe you moved on to a better opportunity, yet you're still struggling though, right? And you're not sure, like, do I need to take out a loan or whatever? But it's just reminding you to take each day one step at a time, right? Right, and it's like you're going to have to put your blood, sweat, and tears into this, right, in order for it to be fruitful, okay? Right, if you look at his hands, there's literally blood in his hands as he's gardening there or bearing the acorns, right? Really putting his all into everything he does. All right, your last card is the 7 of Water in reverse. Basically, this card talks about not being so stiff and allowing yourself to bend to the flow of the water, right? So don't be rigid. Don't, things are going to push you. You are going to get triggered, but just go with the flow. Don't go against the current, because it will break you. Okay? Just be mindful of that. All right, group 2, that was your message. Okay. So let's see, group number 3 is citrine. All right, group number 3, you don't have that many cards for whatever reason. It is what it is, my friends. That saying, it is what it is. I'm not a fan of it, but here I am saying it myself, because that's what it is. Spirit only gave me, you know, these cards. So, all right, group number 3 with the citrine. These are your cards for your reading. First card out is the King of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign. This could be you, right? Someone who's emotionally balanced. Totally, like, you know, in terms of emotions, you want to be the King of Cups, right? You want to be, right, just balanced. And he's got 2 cups in his hand, 1 cup, right? Smaller cup, bigger cup. Right, could be dealing with a water sign, maybe Pisces. Right, it's like he's waiting. It's like he's waiting for that ship to come. Someone's waiting. All right, that's the message I'm getting. Someone's waiting as a King of Cups. Okay, I know this came out this way, but somehow got shuffled around in this. So, all right. Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is some new ideas, possibly gaining mental clarity. Maybe this King of Cups is gaining mental clarity on something that has happened, or that is going, you know, sitting and kind of digesting things. Or it could be, again, new ideas, right? So this King of Cups, maybe thinking of possibly starting something new, right? Next card out is the 2 of Pentacles. So now this is juggling. So maybe he's got, with this starting something new, now he's juggling, right, between 2 things. If this is work related, then, or career based, it could be juggling 2 options, right? Could be a career that you already have and something that you are waiting on. It may not be, again, I'm seeing the ship, so it's like maybe it's not a firm option at the moment, but it's definitely like you're thinking about it as if it's an option. Okay, again, take what resonates, guys. Your next card is the 5 of Cups. Okay, so this definitely has to do with the past. Okay, so maybe this person you're waiting on is from your past, right? Things may have not, there may not be, you're definitely thinking about your past, right? You're having that nostalgia feeling. However, you're weighing your options, so you're also not just thinking about the good things, you are thinking about, you know, those lessons you had to learn in the past, right? And maybe that's why you're weighing your options. Okay, last tarot card out is the Page of Swords. So that could be information coming in. Again, it could be this individual or someone from your past, or you even watching, right? Maybe you're doing a little social media stalking, or just maybe a fan of theirs, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Again, you're just weighing your options. I don't really see, aside from really looking clearly at your past. Like I don't see any negative issue here. Emotionally, you're balanced, right? You're really not looking at this from a passionate, fiery type of energy. This is very much so like emotion based with the cups, but there's also some swords involved, so that's like really thinking things through, right? Using your head space as well. So you are looking at things from different angles, I'm getting as well. Anyways, let's get into your oracle cards. Your first card has to do with integrity, but it's in the reverse. So maybe that's why you're weighing your options, because something is causing you or making you feel like you are not, again, there's some lady bits there that we're going to cover. But I feel like someone here, and this could be you, this could be the other individual, feels like what they're doing is possibly wrong. There's no sign to say that there's any other, like a third party relationship, or maybe if this has to do with starting an idea or career or whatever, like there's nothing here like tarot wise to make me feel like you're going to be doing something that's not integral. But again, maybe it has to do with the relationship, right? With your next card, I got the Queen of Fire in reverse. So this is someone who, and again, maybe this is the other individual, someone who's kind of like lost that passion. They're going through, I feel like, a transformation right now in a sense. They're really thinking things and not feeling, like, if that, or like showing, right? So there's a lot of feeling and thinking, but not enough showing right now, right? Like, it's possible this person may have retreated a little bit, again, and it has to do with this whole feeling like, you know, I need to have integrity. I cannot do this. Like, it could be something that they feel is wrong, right, in their eyes or in their mind. Right, so the last card out is the Ten of Water, and this has to do with, again, it's water-based, so we're talking about emotions again, feelings. But with this, it's like, you know how you're feeling. Okay, so someone knows how they're feeling. They know how they're feeling, right? Their eyes are closed. They're controlling those waves, right? They have full control of what's happening here. They trust, right? This is an individual who may have some secrets as well, right? I feel like they're listening. Right now, it's like they're listening to a higher source. They're not paying attention to, like, possibly the animals or just people around them at the moment. They're just going by how they're feeling and what, you know, what messages they're gaining. And it's balancing things, right? Sometimes you need to shut out people around you and really focus on you and your feelings, right? And how you're feeling, what you're thinking, and those thoughts versus what other people are thinking. All right, my friends, that has been your pick a card reading for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I know I will. If you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos. I do monthlies, I do mid-month, as well as other pick a card readings. I possibly will be starting weekend readings at some point. Not sure if it'll be for next month. I need to kind of look at my schedule and see how things play out. Please do leave a comment if any of these readings have resonated with you. I'd be curious to see how that worked out. I know I was meant to look at group number 3, and it kind of put things into perspective a little bit. Anywho, so have a great evening. Many blessings.